craft. My birthday was recently, and I wanted to share some things that I did to celebrate my solar return. And it might be because my birthday is opposite of the year of the actual calendar new year, but I get super contemplative and reflective of the previous year when I get close to my birthday, and I think it's a good time to reevaluate your goals and where you are. The calendar new year is at a time when everything is dark and cold, at least in the northern hemisphere, and so everyone kind of has this hope for the year to come, but your birthday is your personal opportunity to evaluate those things, and I'm not going to say make resolutions, but to kind of use it as a fresh start. So here are some ideas of things that you can do to celebrate your solar return. First, thank your ancestors for bringing you here. Thousands of people lived and existed in order for you to be born, and I think it's a good opportunity to at least reflect on that. Even if you don't do ancestor veneration or ancestor worship, or even do any specific work with your ancestors, it's still something to think about, that all of those people had to live in order for you to be born. And that's something to celebrate, that you are here and alive and getting to experience the world right now. Also, celebrate your body for bringing you here. We can be extremely critical of ourselves and our bodies and trying to uphold some beauty standard, but your body, your physical form, keeps on trucking day after day to bring you here to see another revolution around the sun. So celebrate that the way you are right this minute. Work with your chosen deity if that's part of your practice. I don't particularly work with deities, but I wanted to put that on the list. When I get to the divination portion, I did bring a key into my divination because though I don't specifically work with Hecate, I have felt called by her in the past, and I've been feeling sort of called again lately, and so I wanted to bring it in. I'm very resistant to deity practice because of my previous Christian experience, but I still am mindful and try to be open to those experiences. Be intentional of the activities you choose to do on your birthday. I know some people want to go out and party and drink a lot, but I think that's a good activity to do maybe on the day before your birthday or the day after, but be kind to your body on your birthday and don't bog yourself down with a hangover or things like that. It's not a way that I think is a good way to bring in the new year. Take a spiritual bath, which is something I'm going to talk about a little bit more later. Wash away the new year, and as part of your reflection and meditation, it's a good symbolic way to say that the old year is gone, I'm going into a new year of myself, and we'll see that more in a few minutes. Divination is a good practice to do on your birthday to find out sort of where you are now, what you're leaving behind, and what to look forward to in the future. I'm kind of flip-floppy about doing divination on other Sabbats, but I always do it on my birthday. And lastly is candle magic. There's a reason why we always blow out candles on our birthday and make a wish. There's superstition about our solar return day being a day where there's an opportunity for bad luck to stick to you, so people would blow out candles to make a wish to stave off those bad spirits. And that's very mainstream, so definitely include candles into your birthday celebration because it's a very powerful time for you spiritually. Getting ready for my spiritual bath, I picked some sage, mint, lavender, and lemon balm from my garden, and also got some salt. I chose these herbs not just for their spiritual properties, but also because I grew them, and I'm really excited about that as something I did in the past year. I didn't film this part, but I started with simply cleaning the space. Not just scrubbing the tub and making sure it was clean, but also decluttering, because I have a habit of letting my hair products sort of build up everywhere. So I made sure that the space was clean and peaceful, and I put on some spa music to set the mood. To prepare the water, I added pink Himalayan sea salt, Epsom salt, and the coarse salt that I brought in my cauldron. I made a sachet of the herbs to drop in the water so that I didn't have to worry about cleaning up leaves out of the tub when I was done. You could also add essential oils for specific things that you would like to focus on. You could add oils. There are endless possibilities for what you could add to a spiritual bath. When I perform divination, I write down all of my questions and journal on the cards that I pull, so that I can go back and review it later. So I'm reviewing my birthday divination session from last year just to see how things turned out. And I really should review this more often than just once a year, but it was surprisingly prescient, and I'm still new to tarot, so it still blows me away how accurate it is. I chose a birthday tarot spread by Deity, and I will link to that blog post in the description below. The one thing I didn't mention in my list from earlier about ways to celebrate your birthday is to eat something delicious. I spent the day eating lots of delicious food, and for my birthday cake, I chose strawberry shortcake with homemade whipped cream. How do you like to celebrate your birthday? Is it using one of the items that I put on my list today? Or is there something else that I didn't think of that you'd like to tell us about? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.